633.65 crores to rupees 3,121.43 crores in the same period, sir. So the Transco profit have also rose from rupees 69.58 to rupees 413.57 crores, sir. Sir, again, I'm mentioning the figures which have been mentioned in the white paper issued or tabled today, sir. Sir, coming to the two DISCOMs, they together had an income of rupees 22,873 crores in the year 2014 and 15, and this rose to 50,135 crores in the year 22-23, sir. So the expenditure of DISCOM has also rose from rupees 25,392 crores to rupees 61,238 crores, and their losses have increased from rupees 2,519 crores to rupees 11,103 crores during this period, sir. Analyzing the finances of TS Genco, Transco, DISCOM, the white paper points out that the fixed asset of Genco rose to rupees 12,783 crores to rupees 40,454 crores. This is 3.16 times, sir. Sir, at the same time, the borrowings of Genco have increased from rupees 7,662 to rupees 32,797 crore. That is 4.28 times, sir. So the white paper talks about financial difficulties of DISCOM, including their accumulated losses of rupees 50,275 crores, sir. Citing the reason for financial difficulty, the white paper says that the additional cumulative financial burden on DISCOM due to different of estimates of agriculture power consumption by TSERC and actual consumption by the farm sector is rupees 18,725 crores. Sir, it is not fair to calculate this amount, as the TSERC estimate the consumption based on estimates submitted by DISCOM, and the farmer drew power for their pump set as per their requirements. So the DISCOMs have to pay up the true-up charges of rupees 12,550 crores and fuel costs adjustment of rupees 2,378 crores, which has not been recovered from the consumers. Similarly, huge amounts are due from the government departments towards the power consumptions. The arrears due from the government department have risen from 1,595.37 crores to 28,842.72 crores, sir. Also, the DISCOM have to pay rupees 19,431 crores to Singareni collieries towards the purchase of power. TS Genco has to pay dues rupees 4,553 crores to SCCL towards purchase of coal. It is true that the financial difficulties of DISCOMs are aggravated by the default of the government departments in paying their power bills. These due include huge arrears of rupees 14,193 crores from the lift irrigation project. The government has also defaulted in paying committed true-up charges of rupees 14,928 crores on behalf of the DISCOMs. So the government has been providing the subsidy for free power for farm sector and other sections of society. However, it is the responsibility of the government to provide higher subsidy, as it has been keeping the power tariff for the domestic and other categories of consumer stagnant for several years in a row, sir. Every year, the aggregate revenue requirement ARRs of the DISCOMs are filled with TS Electricity Regulatory Commission for fixing the power tariff for the different categories of consumers, sir. The shortfall in the receipt of the DISCOM has to be provided as subsidy by the government when the tariffs are kept static, despite the increase in the cost of generation, transmission and distribution of power, sir. It is simple economics, but political compulsions force the parties in power to keep the different section of people in good humor, sir. So now the Congress has promised 200 units of free electricity to all households in the state under Gruha Jyoti guarantee. I had sought clarity on this guarantee and the prospective beneficiaries under this scheme. when I spoke in the debate of the governor's address, but there was no response from the government side, sir. I hope at least I will get a response or a reply now. So the DISCOM have to file the ARR document for the next financial year, that is 24-25, with the TSERC in the next few weeks, sir. Next few weeks. Sir, I would like to know. Sir, I would like to know whether the government has worked out the estimates on the financial implications of Gruha Jyoti scheme. So according to official data, sir, there are 174.03 lakh power consumers in the state in March 2023, and this includes 125.56 lakhs domestic consumers, accounting to 72.15 of the total consumers, sir. However, the white paper cites the figure of total consumers to be 1.82 crores on 1st of December 2023, sir. Even going by the data for March 2023, the total requirement for subsidy to be paid to DISCOM for providing free power up to 200 units per month to all domestic consumers works out to rupees 4,800 per annum as per my calculation. If I am wrong, I may be corrected when the Honorable Minister is going to give a reply, sir. Sir, I would like to know the time frame when the government is going to implement the Gruha Jyoti guarantee and whether it would provide the subsidy to DISCOM in lieu of this scheme or allow them to seek a tariff hike or other categories of consumers bearing the domestic and the agricultural, sir. Sir, the data analysis furnished in the white paper shows that the DISCOM Genco have to pay the arrears of true-up charges of rupees 12,550 crore, fuel cost adjustment of rupees 2,378 crores, due of SCCL for power purchase of rupees 19,431 crores, and due towards coal purchase of rupees 4,553 crores, totaling to rupees 38,912 crores, sir. Sir, on the Honorable Speaker, sir, on the other hand, the DISCOM have to collect dues amounting to 28,842.72 crores from the various government departments and rupees 18,725 crores from the government towards the difference in estimate of agriculture supply, totaling to rupees 47,567.72 crores, sir. Sir, I would like to know whether the measures being taken up to clear the dues by the DISCOM and to facilitate the collection of dues from others by DISCOM. Honorable Speaker, sir, I would suggest that while making the budgetary releases to the various departments for establishment charges or scheme charges, the government should issue the budget release order directly to the DISCOM towards the estimated power charges of the various departments, sir. This will not pile up the dues, sir. Sir, add to the white paper power situation. The white paper says that accumulated losses of DISCOM on 31st March 23 were 62,461 crores, and these increased to rupees 81,516 crores as on 31st October 2023. But no details have been furnished. I request the Honorable Minister, when he is going to give a reply, to kindly furnish these details also, sir. Sir, again, no details have been furnished on the dues of 28,673 crores to be paid to TS Genco and TS Transco by DISCOM, sir. I hope these details will also be spoken about the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister and Power Minister when he replies, sir. While referring to the finances of power utility, Genco, Transco and DISCOM, the white paper has omitted certain important issues, sir. And these issues are very important, sir. The Rural Electrification Corporation, REC, and Power Finance Corporation, PFC, has stopped disbursement of loans to Telangana Power Utility from April 2022, insisting for execution of tri-party agreement with the Government of India and Government of Telangana and RBI. On this major issue, the white paper is silent. I again hope that I would get a reply on this also, sir. So the power utilities have expressed inability to agree to this additional condition, and it was not part of the original section of loan for capital expenditure on the new power projects. So consequent to the stoppage of release of sanctioned loans to Telangana power utility, there has been delay in completion of power projects such as 4,000 megawatt Yadadri power project, leading to cost escalation of generation loss. Similarly, there is no mention in the white paper on Telangana state row with the Andhra Pradesh on issues relating to the power sector. This has not been mentioned in the white paper, sir. I do not know the reason, sir. So the TS Discom have to pay rupees 3,442 crores to AP Genco towards the power supplied from June 2, 2014 to June 10, 2017. The white paper is silent on this. I would like a reply on this as well, sir. Sir, on the other hand, due to non-supply of additional power by Andhra Pradesh, sir, the TS Discom had purchased high-cost power from the open market up to June 2017, amounting to rupees 4,215 crores, sir. So the outstanding loan of Anantapur and Kurnool power projects in AP is rupees 1,824.26 crores as on June 2nd, 2014. And TSSP DCL is serving the debt of these projects in AP, including the loans taken from PFC and REC. If I am wrong, I may be corrected. But I am really surprised. Why is the white paper silent on this important issue? Sir, even though the employees were bifurcated between AP Genco and TS Genco after the bifurcation of United Andhra Pradesh and formation of Telangana state, the AP Genco has not transferred the TS share of the trust fund of the employees' pension, gratuity and GPF to the TS Genco. The white paper is silent on this too. Sir, as per the unilateral demerger proposal prepared by AP Genco, excess loans were allocated to TS Genco. This excess loan liability is been discharged by TS Genco. This has also not been mentioned in the white paper, sir. So there are several interstate issues between the power utilities of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, including the appropriation of share of 41.68% as per AP Reorganization Act and Sheila Bhinde expert committee reports. So the Telangana state had represented several times to the Union Minister of Power and Home in the last 9 years that an amount of 12,940 is due from the Andhra Pradesh power utility, but there has been no response. So on this also, the white paper is silent. I was expecting these things to be mentioned in the white paper, sir. We can as well pass a resolution and we can send it to the government of India and also make a request to the Andhra Pradesh to release this 12,940 crores, which is due towards the state of Telangana, sir. On the other hand, the Ministry of Power has issued directions to the Telangana government. It is so surprising. On the other hand, the Ministry of Power has issued directions to Telangana government for payment of power dues of principal amount of rupees 3,441.78 crores and late payment surcharge of rupees 3,315.14 crores to AP under AP Reorganization Act. And such an important point or information is not being provided again in the white paper, sir. Sir, I do understand, Honorable Speaker, sir, I do understand that these interstate disputes have been taken to the Honorable Supreme Court. I would like the Deputy Chief Minister or the Honorable Chief Minister to clarify on these issues as well, sir. Moreover, I would like to know the stand of the new government on the proposed Electricity Amendment Bill of central government, which stipulates the privatization of Discom payment, security mechanism, renewable power purchase, obligation, reduction and cross-subsidy, etc. The white paper is again silent on this too, sir. So the Ministry of Power has issued orders in June 2021 on additional borrowings of 0.5% of GSDP linked to performance in the power sector, sir. For availing the additional borrowing of 0.5% under FRBM Act, the state will have to install the meters on the farm connections and take a privatization of DISCOM. The white paper talks about location of Yadadri thermal power project at a location distant from the coal mines in the state, avoiding coal transport cost of rupees 800 crores per annum. 800 crores per annum, Honorable Speaker, sir. But this has also not been mentioned, sir. Similarly, the Ministry of Power has mandated the 10% of imported coal has to be used in power generation, and this certainly entails a financial burden on TS Genco power plant. So on this point also, the white paper is silent, sir. So the government of India is insisting on privatization of state transmission company, that is Transco. Open access of consumers of even 10 kilowatt is liberalized by taking away the role of Transco and DISCOM. This is likely to impact the finances of DISCOM, leading to additional burden on domestic consumers, sir. I would like to know the response of the new government on all these critical issues, which are very important, which I have mentioned, and I hope that the government will come up with a reply on all the questions which I have raised, sir. Sir, at the same time, I would like to bring few important issues, sir, about old city of Hyderabad. We have been time and again requesting